Hello guys! Welcome back to my channel. At kung bago ka sa channel na to, I'm Za and this is Za Canada. Thank you sa lahat ng mga nag-subscribe lately at kung hindi pa, mag-subscribe na po kayo. And in my channel, we talk about any immigration updates, Canada updates, and a life of Filipinos here in Canada. Well, today we have a new topic and it's all about Canada as the court to dismiss hundreds of immigration cases. Kung ano yan, panoorin hanggang dulo. Well, first of all, probably you might have heard before about mass cancellation, yung mga mass immigration denied or lahat itatapon. And this is somehow related to all of those news that you've heard in the past. Over 430 immigration cases can be thrown out because the government says that they look all familiar. Parang essay question, copy-paste lang lahat. Lahat ng sinasabi is pare-pareho. Bakit ba ito nangyari? Is this fraud, ghost agents, or bureaucratic moments ng iba't ibang mga tao? Well, based on the news itself, it says exactly that the Canadian government asked Federal Court of Canada to dismiss 430 applications. So basically, request to force immigration officials to act because processing was slow. But the government says these cases aren't genuine. They all look too identical, like they were copy-pasted. Same sentences, same phone numbers, same addresses, na parang may group chat silang lahat. So, people filed permits to study, work, tourist, etc. But Ottawa says, hold up, this smells funny. So now the government says, let's toss them all out. Diba? Lahat ng government, sabi ni government, basura na lang lahat ng 430 applications na yan. Well, according to the government, it matters. Kasi, according to legal expert, the government is just trying to protect the integrity of the immigration system. They do not want scammers or unauthorized agents abusing the system. Pero 'di ba dapat magandang news 'yun? However, probably there are legitimate applicants na maaapektuhan. But still, the Canada is saying no more fake applications. Probably kung ipinatupad nila to, then matatakot nang magbigay ang mga iba't ibang tao ng fake applications. No more templates and no more ghost agents. So yun na nga, ano ba talaga mangyayari if these people are real? Paano kung talagang totoong application pala yun? Paano pala kung talagang yung tao na yun is naghihintay na napakatagal para sa permit na pinaghirapan niya, na pinagpondohan niya, na inintay niya ng matagal na matagal? Then, those people might need lawyers and some might lose their chance or get deported back home. Probably, if your case gets dismissed, then probably someone had used a template that you were using as well. Well, in that case, you just have to make sure that you are hiring an authorized immigration consultant. Don't use copy-paste application template. Okay? Yung mga SOP natin, huwag pare-pareho yan. Alam niyo naman, those people who are who are applying for student visa, double check your documents. Make sure that everything is legitimate. Make sure it's verifiable. And kung legitimate naman yung case mo, make sure na you consult or you talk to a legal immigration consultant or a legitimate immigration consultant or lawyer. Well, the bottom line of this news is Canada is really trying to clean up the system. And they are sweeping it all together. And it might hurt innocent people as well. And if the court grant this dismissal, or if the court grant this request, hindi natin alam. But one thing is certain here in Canada, and it is change. The story isn't over. Abangan ang susunod na balita. Okay? So, if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. At laging tatandaan, hindi kailangang maraming pera, basta may peace of mind. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.